Joe Kirk here with Valley and Ridge Outdoors. We're getting ready to go scouting today. I got my buddy Trevor. He's also a pro staffer with us. So you can see him looking all pretty. He's already in his waders. I'm slacking a little bit. We're going to go out and scout a few places, so... to our first spot. We've seen a total of maybe like 8 to 10 ducks, which is not good, but that's why we're scouting. So if we need to adjust, we will. We came out of the area that we put the boat in and we headed south and hit that that rock bar. It kind of runs along the edge of the river, and it's a pretty good spot. But the thing is, the water's up a few feet, so we don't have a lot of room to set up if we were to hunt here. Because usually our end decoy is sitting in about 14 foot of water, and right now it'll probably be close to 18 foot of water. So it's not good, but we're gonna go walk around a little bit around this bank here where we've seen some birds and see how well our water depth is from our blind that we made a few weeks ago. So alright, so we made it up this creek pretty good ways. Usually we can't. There's flooded timber that we're able to hunt, and good thing about this is it's really easy to get to right now, especially with the water being up. We're able to pretty much drive right up to the timber. So now we're just hoping that we can actually get some birds back here, and hopefully there's a bunch of birds back here, but we can only hope for the best. As you can see, all this water has been draining out pretty quick, so you pretty much have to hope the beavers have done their work. But so far, no birds. And this is, yeah, there's a little more water in here than normal, but this is kind of the big hole that we're coming up to right now. The thing about it is a lot of these migrators won't find a place like this right off the bat, unless it's a wood duck or a merganser. So, alright guys, so we checked out the timber hole. My camera died, so I had to put more batteries in it, but there were no ducks back there, so that gives us one option left, and that's that there's buffleheads out on the main river, which is normal. So that's all we have right now. So we're gonna go back out and try to find some more, maybe some bigger divers. There was a group of looked like bluebills that were out there, so we're gonna drive around and see what else we see and pack up. We got a place we're gonna check on some geese that have been hanging around for the past week, so we're gonna meet with another buddy there this evening and see if they leave there. If they don't, then we're just gonna come out to the river and hope for the best. So all right, so we were out here cruising and looking for some birds, and look what we found, and we ended up shooting it. A merganser. We don't see a lot of those around here, especially you know, your commons or your red-breasted. So we see a lot of hooded mergansers, but not these. So we pulled up into this little slough here, and it was pretty neat. We came back out scouting, of course, and we seen it dive, so we knew it must have been shot at before. But then I remember last year I was shooting at one, and they just dive even if they're not even shot. They prefer just to dive and keep diving and diving and diving, and that's what happened here. We kept shooting and shooting and shooting, and we finally got it. So I mean, it wasn't a complete bust so far today, but we still have one more place to check. We found a bunch of black ducks, about what do you say, about 8? Yeah. About 8 black ducks in a spot that we have a blind. So it's not a complete bust, but we hope we can get better results from today. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, well, it wasn't a complete bust, but we only seen about 6 black ducks, 8 black ducks, whatever. 1 red-breasted merganser drake that we shot, and a bunch of buffleheads, no geese. We've checked about 2 to 4 miles of the river, and that's all we've seen. So I'm going to meet up with Destin, who's also part of the pro staff, and try to see if we can't watch these group of geese that we've been watching for the past week and see if they're leaving at night, and if so, then we have a good chance of killing a few limits of geese in the morning. So see you there. So as Destin's cleaning the floor, we are done scouting, and a total of 8 black ducks is what we're going for, and then the buffleheads that we seen on the river. So that's my vlog for today. And there's Destin, if you haven't met him. He is another pro staffer. Mason, on the other hand, he's another pro staffer, but he decides that hunting isn't important as a woman.
Oh, hell no. You serious?
Yep.
Oh.
So we're gonna finish this day off with some pizza and a good plan for in the morning. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna start another video tomorrow, but we will be filming all day tomorrow and all day Sunday, and then we'll go from there. So there's the dogs, there's Hank and Lola. So all right, guys.